Hello friend, my name is Lana and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about my crazy, sometimes boring life. A lot has changed. I recently retired. Well, actually it's been over a year since I've retired. I moved into my daughter's house for a few months while my house was listed for sale. It finally sold the end of 2023 and I moved into an apartment at the beginning of the year. And here I am. And I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do for the rest of my life. The one thing I do love doing is I watch my grandsons, and they are just a joy. They're so delightful. I love being a grandmother. But besides that, I'm still trying to figure out, what do I want to do? I used to love art. I used to love designing my clothes. I used to love making my clothes. I used to love painting, anything creative. And I'm still willing to explore that, but the last time I tried to draw, I really was terrible. And in fact, I was a lot better when I was 10 or 12 than I am now. And my eyes are different now, which really surprised me. This is just a new journey for me, and I'm still trying to navigate and figure out things. But one of the things I wanted to talk about is when I first moved into my apartment, I felt lost. I don't know how to explain it. I just felt confused, lost. So I'm living in this apartment, and it took me a long time to get organized. I have too much stuff, and I'm surprised because before I sold my house, before I listed it, I had an estate sale, and I got rid of a ton of things. So I don't know why I still have so much stuff. Plus I still have storage, and I have my garage. So my challenge is to declutter. I really need to go through and just get rid of a lot of stuff. So now my attitude is a little different. I was probably in a coma for months, barely getting anything done. And now that I'm out of that state of mind, I'm kind of eager to get started and to get rid of things and to decorate. I've always decorated my home, and I don't know, or my homes, and I don't know why I'm not excited about it, or was not excited about it. But now I am starting to feel like, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that. So I'm eager to get going, and I'm getting out of that funk. The only time I felt alive is when I was around my family, my grandsons. But I have to feel that way because I can't be with them all the time. So I'm actually pretty excited to figure it out and to think about the things I would like to do. I don't have any friends here because when we moved to this state, we were getting settled in. I had my business that we were getting settled in, our homes. So that took a while, and to research the area, discover the area, that took a while. And then COVID happened, and then we were all on lockdown. And here I am, retired, and just trying to figure it all out. But I can see that my life will be turning around. It has been turning around. And I'm just wondering, is it just me, or have you gone through this kind of weird funk after you've retired? Maybe it's because I've worked for decades. I've owned my business for over 20 years, and it was always wake up early when the alarm goes off, wake up, hit the showers, get ready, and get going. Sometimes I had a commute. Since I've had my business, I didn't really have much of a commute. And then it was from crazy work schedule to what am I going to do today? So I'm just wondering if you've experienced some of that, and what you did. What are some of the tips that you did to kind of get out of that? I'm still in the process of getting out of that so I could live a happy life. And that's one of the things that one day I just woke up and I said, you know, there's no reason for me to be so depressed or sad because I have a lot going for me. I sold my business and I've got some money out of that. I sold my house, got some money out of that. I'm collecting Social Security. I'm not wealthy by any means, but I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable. So I have a lot of good things in my life, my family, my health. And when I started thinking more positively, I realized, I just wanted to slap myself. Like, why are you in this weird funk? You've got a pretty good life. There are some people who are struggling. There are some people who have gone through a lot more than I've gone through. So snap out of it. Snap out of it. And so I'm on my way and I feel much happier. I feel more positive. And my next phase also is to start meeting people. Maybe even create a meetup group. I had one when I lived in California and it was a lot of fun. So there's a lot of things to look forward to. I even want to go back to sewing, but my sewing machine is in storage. So I'm going to have to wait for that. But that's okay. That's okay because I'm spending a lot of quality time with my family and my grandsons to help them on their journey. One of the things that has truly inspired me is this industry that my daughter and my son has been involved with for the last few months, and that's the fashion industry. And so they've been doing a lot of fashion shoots, they've been doing a lot of fashion shows, they've worked with a lot of fashion designers, and it just sparked something in me. And I was so excited when my daughter was explaining the shows to me. She suggested, hey mom, why don't you get back into fashion designing? And I said, oh no, I'm too old. I'm 67. There's no way. My eyes are not very good. I don't even know if I have that same talent that I had when I was 12 years old. And my daughter Sloan said, Mom, there are a lot of women your age at these fashion shows, these designers who are the same age as you. So age, there's no limit. So think about it. I think that would be good for you. And I was so excited when I went home and I started thinking about it. There was this new excitement in me. So I don't know if I'm actually going to go down that road. The only thing that I explained to her that I feel differently about than when I was younger is that clothing is one of the biggest contributors to landfills. So I don't feel good about that. However, the fashion shows that she's done with these designers, they don't mass produce. They'll make 1, 2, 3 of these garments, and that sounds a lot better for me. So that's something I could feel good about because I definitely don't want to contribute to pollution or landfills. I don't want to do that. But I was even considering refurbishing clothes, recycled materials. So, maybe I'll go down that road. But I know I have a lot to learn. I haven't even sewn for many years. So I definitely have to re-educate myself. But it sounds exciting. It's a possibility. So we'll see where that takes me. So that might be one journey for me. And let's see what happens. Well, thank you so much for joining me, and stay tuned for what's next. And let me know if you've had any life-changing decisions that worked out for you. I'd love to hear about it. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye.